So I'm probably what some people call a bit of a workaholic. So I'm always on the lookout for something that's going to give me that extra boost, something that's going to keep me locked in a little bit extra. I do put in a lot of hours. So the Genius Consciousness is something I've actually been using since May of 2020. So about 2 years now. It's April of 2022, and I'm still using this. I order this all the time. I am trying out the mango for the first time. I've been using the watermelon for almost 2 years now. And when you want to talk about being locked in, and I mean locked in for several hours, this is it. And if you're wondering, okay, does this have the crash? How does this compare, say, to an energy drink? The energy drink, I've gone back. I still enjoy them from time to time. But if I'm wanting to be locked in without having that downfall, Genius Consciousness just is one of the most amazing things in terms of what it does. Now, I will say that you do want to be careful. If you're one of those people, always start lower. It tells you to find where you want to go. Doing a full scoop for me is actually a bit too much, but when I take this down a little bit and make it more towards what works for me, I find what keeps me locked in. And I highly recommend you keep this pack inside. You can see the watermelon. Even over time, it's going to pick up moisture every time you open this. Now, I've had this one a while because I have switched to the mango recently. This is my second one. So this is I'd say a few months old here. And you can see that if you do go through this quicker, you can always break this up. It's no big deal, but I keep this in there. If you do not keep that in there, it will pick up moisture more frequently and it will harden up a little bit. It's not a big deal. It just makes it harder to mix. But overall, all you have to do, find the amount that you're looking for, get it in there and stir it. The mango color isn't exactly super appealing and it will settle a little bit at the bottom because it's not going to mix perfectly. You can just swirl your glass around a little bit, make sure it's not there. You can actually see it mixes well, but if you really want to get into it, you're probably going to have to do more. But if you just swirl it a bit, it's actually going to be there. The taste is okay. I do prefer the watermelon, I think, a little more. The mango is not too bad, but that's personal preference and you can decide. I would definitely start with a watermelon, a little more appealing in terms of look, and I think the taste is much more normal than the other. But overall, in terms of being locked in, man, the Genius Consciousness is just something that you have to try. That way you can see what the hype is about because it really, really does keep you locked in.